Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe even find your next great small cap investments. Monday, March the 16th, 8 press releases for you. China dominates. Financial results dominate because we're in that earnings period. Let's start you off first with Gulf Resources, trades on the OTC under GFRE. They announced a strong fourth quarter and fiscal year 2009 results. I'm going to give you the full year highlights. This is a manufacturer of bromine, crude salt, and specialty chemical products in China. Full year highlights: revenue $87.5 million, up 62%. Gross profit just over $35 million, 59%. Net income, $22.5 million or 22 cents per share. That's up 83%. CEO of the company says, we're happy that we met both our revenue and net income guidance for fiscal 2008. Moving forward to 2009, we expect to see auxiliary revenue growth from crude salt sales in addition to sales of bromine and chemical products. The company closed yesterday at 37 cents. It had net income per share of 22 cents. So the company is trading at a pretty ridiculous multiple, actually. So you may want to take a look at this company and find out if there are any special events. Otherwise, this looks like a fantastic company and potentially a great entry point. Next up, China Information Security Technology trades on the NASDAQ under CPBY. They announced strong fourth quarter and 2008 results. Here again, just the annual results. 2008 revenue up 127% to $85.3 million. 2008 GAAP net income, $23.8 million or 51 cents per share. Unbelievable numbers, especially when you consider the fact that this company is trading at $2.67. So they're basically trading at 5 times earnings, and you got revenue growing 127%. There's a disconnect there. Here's some of their milestones. They successfully expanded their presence to 26 provinces and provincial cities across China. They're ranked by Deloitte as one of the top 50 fastest growing high-tech enterprises in China for 2008, and they're ranked in the Deloitte Technology Fast 500 Asia Pacific 2008 award. $30.7 million in backlog contracts. About 8.5 of that is relatively new. Another 22 are incomplete contracts from 2008. $15.4 million in cash and cash equivalents, and they've given guidance for 2009. They expect revenue to be about $107.5 million. That's an increase of 26%. Pro forma net income at $33 million. That's going to be 23% increase. And pro forma earnings per share about 70 cents per share, up 22.8% from 2008. So they got great 2008 numbers. Looks like they're giving great guidance going forward in 2009 and trading at just $2.67. Might be a great entry point. We love these Chinese small cap companies. Staying with that, China Natural Gas, CHNG on the OTC. Again, fourth quarter and full year numbers. I'm going to give you the full year. This is a provider of pipeline natural gas for industrial, commercial, and residential use, and compressed natural gas for vehicle fuel. The chairman CEO of the company summed up the year in this quote: "We're delighted to announce our strong results for the fourth quarter and full year. In the full year, we achieved revenues $67.7 million and non-GAAP net income of $16.2. Both were in line with our expectations. Natural gas sales, which grew 97% year over year, continue to drive our strong results." I love these kind of companies. Guns and butter, a staple product in China, and they're growing. And they say they're the first China-based natural gas retailing company publicly traded in the U.S., closed yesterday at $2.25. Puda Coal, PUDC, also trades on the OTC. They announced their fourth quarter and full year number. They're a supplier of China's high-grade metallurgical coking coal for the purpose of steel manufacturing. Full year highlights: revenue $242 million, up 46.6%. Operating income $25 million, up 6.5%. Net income $17 million or 16 cents per share. That net income number is up 57%, and sales of clean coal reached 2.3 million metric tons, up 16.3%. Here's a great quote, again, more that ear to the ground kind of information you need out of China. "We believe that the outlook for China's steelmaking industry remains promising due to China's 4 trillion yuan economic stimulus package, which will encourage the development of infrastructure projects which will drive the coking coal and the coal cleaning industry." What did they close at yesterday? 19 cents. Got to go take a look at Puda Coal. Rapid Solutions trades on the Venture Exchange, going over to Toronto. They put out their results for the quarter ended January 31st as an 83% increase in revenue. That's their top line story. Software solutions and support revenue within that increased threefold. Total revenue for the quarter, $1.37 million. And that software solution support revenue was $676,000 of that. Professional services made up the remainder. They're a data management solutions provider to energy producers and other high-risk process-intensive industries, trading at just 5 cents. Go take a look at that company. They've got a market cap of $1.58 million. It looks like, don't quote me, but if you're doing $1.3 million, if just for the quarter, they're trading at a substantial discount. Go take a look at Rapid Solutions and see what they've got. FUQI International, going back to China, they put up preliminary fourth quarter numbers. So they're not audited yet, but tells you that the company is anxious to get the numbers out. This for the quarter ended December 31st. They expect revenue to be in the range of $127.5 to $129.5 million. That's an increase of 131%. Unbelievable numbers coming out of China. Gross profit margin for the quarter is expected to be about 11.5%. That's up from 10.5% last year. Operating net income for the fourth quarter expect to increase to about $8.2 to $9.2 million. That's a double from $4.1 million. Now, net income is expected to be between 6.6 and 6.8. That's 30 to 32 cents per share for the quarter. Keep that in mind. That compares, however, to about $7.4 million or 39 cents per share last year. However, they did have a one-time gain of $4.2 million. So if you take out the one-time gain, looks like they had about $3.2 million in income last year, and they've got 6.6 to 6.9. So they're doing very, very well from an operating point of view. And the company trades at $3.70, and they're doing 30 to 32 cents per share for the quarter. Go do the math. That's a pretty good number. They're a designer of high-quality precious metal jewelry in China. And ChinaTel Group, again in the news. They've been in the news 3 or 4 times just in the last week. CHTL, they announced that they closed a $300 million U.S. Deal here. It's a transaction with a private investment group, Oloto Investments, for the sale of 49% of ChinaTel's Class A common shares. It's going to be paid through from March 9, 2009 to September 9, 2010. Mr. Oloto, who's the CEO of Oloto Investments, said this. That's Paul Oloto. We believe in ChinaTel is the best opportunity for us to participate in the exciting world of next-generation broadband technology on a global level. That's a third-party validation, and the guy's putting his money where his mouth is by plunking down $300 million. The company closed yesterday at 57.5 cents. And one resource story for you, Tyhee Development, TDC on the venture. Initial results from the 2009 program. This at their Clan Lake program in the Yellowknife Gold Belt. Here are 4 highlight holes. Hole 001, CL001, 24 meters of 2.5 grams per ton of gold. 002, 16.5 meters of 2 grams per ton of gold. 011, 43.5 meters of 2.5 grams per ton of gold. And finally, hole 015, 12 meters of 4 grams per ton of gold. I'm doing a little rounding up and rounding down there. To Dave Webb, Tyhee's president CEO. These are significant intersections from our archival core, drill core database, some of which are step-out holes, expanding the size of the main zone. The first 14 holes are largely within the existing resource. However, some drill holes are step-out holes. The company's in the Yellowknife Gold Camp. It's the largest property holder in the historic camp, and right now they say have the largest exploration development program underway in the region. Closed yesterday at just 16 cents, doubled off their 52-week low of 8, but still way below their high of 56 over the 52-week trading range. That's a wrap. Unbelievable amount of news. Great way to start off the week. For more information, go to the front page of AGORACOM. I'm going to leave it at that so we don't run too long. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.